Good morning, YouTube. This is LesleyAnn the Carnivore, and I'm going to do a little short story about how I found love and grace. So, all growing up, my mother and father, they were abusive to each other, and there was a lot of cheating and just unhealthy behavior, really extreme too, not just, bickering and fighting over the electric bill. But, I was never hugged. I'm not sure about my sister. Now she is 5 years younger than me, and but I wasn't getting the love that I know how to give today. And so, just growing up, I thought that being smacked around and having a wild, crazy life was the way to live, and just to work your butt off. And I was bought a lot of things, so I had really the nicest clothes, and we went on greatest vacations, not with my mother, with my father. So when my mother had me, I was always in like classes, dance class, ice skating, roller skating. I was in always a class, but I never finished. And no one was ever there to support me. No one was ever there going, woo, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, I was just this ugly little duckling in it all. And it's kind of how I felt growing up too. My daddy always said, you're awful pretty ugly, and pretty have to stay that way. And so as a kid, you don't realize that what people say, it affects you. And so but anyway, so growing up, I was with some really bad guys. None of them were good. None of them loved me. I never had one person ever send me flowers. I have never had someone go out of their way for me, ever. Like, they would go out of my way, but I'd have to ask them, or there was some kind of, I would have to do something, whether it's money, whether it's clean their whole house, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, about 2014, my girlfriend, which was my child's friend growing up, we were both struggling, just drinking beer, smoking weed, doing just crazy crap. And so she came over to my house and she stayed the weekend. Well, when she left, she took one of my shirts, and it was a shirt that didn't have the tags on it. And if I'm correct, I probably got it from someone else and didn't even buy it. But I was livid that she took my shirt. And so I called her and I screamed at her, get my shirt back here right now. What are you doing taking my shirt? And so she was like, okay. And I live 30 miles out of the way. There was no reason for me to need that shirt. I wasn't going anywhere. I was just being really mean and hateful. And she brought me that shirt, and she was so kind. And she was like, I'm sorry. And she gave it back, and she spoke to me like this. And it was just something that I'll never forget, because I wanted to be like her. I had yet to be around women that I strived to be like, because I was in a lifestyle that there wasn't any women that was quality. So when I seen that, I'm like, oh my, I want what she's got. And then she mentioned God to me, even though I went to Catholic school for 8 years. Like, I just didn't know anything about, I didn't know. I thought I came from the planet of the apes. And so when she did that, then immediately I'm like, okay. So that's when the ball started rolling with me trying to figure out who I am, why I'm a medical assistant, and I'm sitting here drinking beer and smoking weed. And so I went to rehab, came out, and then I just, any woman that I was like admiring, or I want what she's got, like, I would try to emulate that. And so after years and years of programming my brain of how I want to be, not how I was raised as a child, but how I want to be and what I think is beautiful and what I think God wants us to act like. And so that's how I came today. And so now I just look at the bright side. There's nothing that can get me down. Well, maybe if you're rude to me and I can't get away from you. Like, if I have to stay 8 hours or something with someone that is rude, it is really hard on the soul. But I just keep trying to spread positivity, and maybe they're going through something that I have no idea about. And so I just got to maybe teach them how to love. Maybe they don't know just like I didn't know. So I feel like that's what God put me here for. So many things, because I am carnivore, and I will never, ever, ever, ever eat poison again, because that has been the most life-changing. Like, I know that I found grace, and I know that I found sobriety, and I know that I've found all these beautiful things, but finding mental clarity and relieving every health problem that I've ever had, that is by far, you know what I mean, the best thing that I could ever have. And I sure wouldn't be able to use my grace if I didn't have, if I didn't have the proper human diet. So, with that on an early Sunday morning, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. You don't have to, but I'm just sharing my story because one day I just want, I want to look back, and I also want to help others, because there's got to be other people that have been in my shoes and had no idea how to walk with grace. And so all I can say is consistency. And here's another thing. 365 days of self-positive talk. This has been life-changing, okay, people? So when I reach 100 subscribers, I have 3 of these books. This one's mine, but I have 2 others, and I'm gonna do a giveaway, and the 100th subscriber will get it, and then the 101st subscriber will get it, and that's just to show my appreciation, and also just to help others, because that's what we're here for. Okay? Just help anybody you can help, even if it's opening the door for someone, whatever it is. Just be kind, okay, people? All right, I'm gonna let you go. I love you. Have the most amazing day ever, and yeah, I love each and every one of you. Bye.